Hey guys, it's John V here. Today I'm going to compare the Open to the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 and the Pixel Fold to see how it stacks up. Common complaints about notebook-style foldables are that they're bulky and big, so I have to give OnePlus credit here because the Open turns out to have one of the best designs in a foldable I've seen. It's incredibly lightweight, and just look at how skinny it is versus the Pixel Fold 5. Feels nice, the hinge especially, the mechanism that they use here, it just feels solid. It has that nice snappy feel. And when you look closer with the display, I don't see the crease as badly compared to the Pixel Fold or the Z Fold 5. It's less pronounced, and that just shows that they really spent a lot of time with the hinge. However, it's not without its own drawbacks, because if you look at the back, there's the hump with the giant size camera. It's what OnePlus has done in the past. But here, when I'm holding the phone, it kind of gets in the way, especially when you place it down on a flat surface. It just makes it almost impossible to use if you're typing on it. The OnePlus Open sticks to its partnership with Hasselblad, meaning you get a triple camera system that consists of a 48 megapixel camera, 48 megapixel ultrawide, and a 64 megapixel telephoto with a 3x optical zoom. Now, I've always thought the Hasselblad cameras were underwhelming with previous OnePlus phones I've tested, but it's really interesting this time. The main camera holds up nicely against the Z Fold 5. Details are plentiful, it handles dynamic range really well, and I do like the punchier color tones it produces. It might only have a 3x optical zoom camera, but wow, it almost matches the Pixel Fold in the shot. I can still make out a little bit more detail with the Pixel Fold when I punch into the shot, but the OnePlus Open doesn't disappoint either. It's consistently good with portrait and macro photography, but it fell behind in one particular area, and that's low light photography. I did use the dedicated night mode in the shot, but you can see how it's clearly underexposed, so I can't see the details of the tree. The Pixel Fold does better, while it's clear that the Z Fold 5 is the best. However, there's no problem shooting video when there's sufficient lighting around. I'm actually surprised again by how well the camera works against the Pixel Fold. They almost look identical. Using the phone outside, it's quite obvious that the external display doesn't stack up with the Pixel Fold. OnePlus chose to go in the direction of Samsung by giving the inner display the extra brightness, which does mean you have to unfold your phone to use it in direct sunlight. I was honestly surprised by how OnePlus handles multitasking with Open Canvas. At first, I wasn't a fan of it, but I soon realized how it's the best implementation in a foldable to date. I just love the dynamic look of the canvas whenever I'm moving around from one app to another, and everyone else should really copy it. Beyond that, the experience is exactly like other foldables. I like how I can use the outer display to take selfies with the better main cameras, or have the camera app adjust when it's in flex mode. The test results are good and bad. It posts a better multi-core test in Geekbench than the Pixel Fold, but its single-core performance is lagging. It actually beats the Pixel Fold and the Z Fold 5 in the graphics processing department with its 84.8 FPS. Numbers aside, I played several graphically demanding games on it, and it handles them nicely. Alright, so I have the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 here, and one of the cool things I like about it is the ability to connect it via USB-C to an external monitor. So it kind of acts like a desktop, but the thing that differentiates this phone is that you have Samsung DeX. Okay, so here's DeX, and DeX gives you pretty much a desktop experience. So it's just like having a desktop PC, but in your phone. So connect the mouse, keyboard, and you get the full desktop experience. Connect it via USB-C, let's see what happens. If it has a video out function, which I hope it does, it looks like we have just screen mirroring, which is nice, it's useful. So if you're gonna do presentations, great if you have that. But it kind of doesn't have that richer experience you get with Samsung DeX. OnePlus phones have always been great with battery life, and the Open is no exception. Its 4805 mAh battery delivers a massive 12 hours and 7 minutes on our battery benchmark test, which is the longest for a foldable so far. But what's really crazy is how ridiculously fast it can charge with the included power adapter. I'm talking about 0 to almost full recharge in 30 minutes. However, it still lacks wireless charging, despite what OnePlus users have been asking for. Come on OnePlus, this is long overdue, and you know everyone wants it, especially when you're paying for a phone this much. Pricing for the OnePlus Open is a strange affair. It costs $1,700, which is just $100 less than what Samsung and Google sells their foldable phones for. However, you could actually get a $200 trade-in credit for any phone in any condition. That effectively makes it $1,500, which I think is a pretty damn good deal. It's also sweet that a case is included with the purchase along with that 80-watt charger. This is a convincing phone that undercuts the competition. I guess that's the OnePlus philosophy. What do you guys think? If you want to learn more about what I talked about in this video, check out our website, tomsguide.com. Don't forget to follow us on social at tomsguide, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And you can also find me at John C. Velasco, and I'll see you guys in my next video.